Hey, business owners. I want to talk about something that is probably costing your business more money than any other single issue. And most business owners don't even know it's happening. Silent customer attrition. Ooh. All right. So most businesses lose. Sorry, I moved, and this desk I lost a couple of screws, but I don't lose them. They're somewhere. I don't know where they are. So it's a little wobbly. So when I move, don't hate me because the video moves a little bit. I'm trying not to move it. But anyways, most businesses lose 15 to 25% of their customers every year. The majority of those customers, they didn't leave because of bad experience or better, a better competitor of yours. They usually left because your business stopped making them feel remembered. So here's the simple system that changes that. All right. Now, if you don't know me, I've been coaching for over 26 years. So I've been in this since like its infancy of professional coaching outside of sports. I was one of the founding coaches for Tony Robbins, who personally recruited and trained me as one of his first coaches, and literally built that from their first office to another out to we had an independent office to the big compound they're in now, right? And then I went out on my own. But I've noticed this since day one, of coaching business owners. And the silent attrition is one of the most consistent and costly patterns I find in every business I work with. All right. Now, here's what silent attrition looks like. A customer has a great experience with your business, right? They're happy. Sorry, I'm going to sit up. Uh, they leave planning to come back, okay? But then life gets busy, right? Weeks pass, then months, and no one from your business reaches out. No one's ever, like, they plan to come back, but no one's ever, reached out to them, and life gets busy, right? Life gets lifey, as they say. And when they need your product or service again, they search for they search for a provider rather than just coming back to you. Like I said, not because you did anything wrong, okay, right? Because you just weren't there. You weren't what they call top of mind consciousness, right? So let me show you let me show you what it's actually costing you in real numbers. All right. So imagine you have 400 active customers, right? Each one of those customers spends $500 a year with your business. So let's say your annual revenue from this base is $200,000, right? Now imagine 20% of those customers quietly drift away this year. That's 80 customers at $500 each. That's $40,000 in lost annual revenue. Not from anyone having a bad experience, just from drift, just from drifting away. It happens, okay? If there's no plan or system to stop that leak, okay? Now, here's the even more expensive part, right? To replace those 80 customers, you have to spend money on marketing, right, to find new ones. Now, research consistently shows that acquiring new customers is 5 to 7 times, costs 5 to 7 times more than keeping an existing customer. Okay, so if it costs you $200 to acquire a new customer through advertising, replacing those 80, right, those 80 customers you lost, it costs you $16,000 in marketing spend, in addition to the $40,000 in lost revenue. Make sense? So the silent attrition costs that business $56,000 from customers who liked them It might have come back if someone had just stayed in touch with them. All right? Now, let me show you what the opposite looks like. So, I worked with a landscaping business or a landscaping business owner, right, who had 240 loyal long term customers and had never done any type of structured re engagement communication with them. He wrote one letter and thanked them for their loyalty, right? Introduced a simple referral program that we created and offered a small seasonal discount on their next booking. Now, within 60 days, 41 customers had made referrals and 23 new customers had come in. The attrition rate for the following year dropped significantly, okay? All from one personal letter, right, to people who already liked the business, okay? And it was very personal. It was specific. It wasn't just generic, all right? So here's the simple customer retention system that keeps customers coming back. Part one is the post-purchase follow-up, all right? Within 48 hours of every first purchase, every new customer gets a personal message from the business, all right, or the business owner, okay, either one. Not a marketing email, a genuine personal touch, personal thank you that acknowledges what they bought and invites them to reach out if anything is ever less than perfect, okay? Now, this single step significantly reduces early attrition, right? Buyer's remorse. And when customers feel acknowledged right after a purchase, they feel like they actually made a good choice, right? People are worried, right? So it makes them feel like they had a good choice. So they're less likely to search for alternatives in the future because of the way you made them feel after the purchase, okay? So part two is the quarterly communication. So every 90 days, every customer who hasn't purchased recently gets a simple, genuine message from the business. Not a promotion, something genuinely useful, okay? A seasonal tip related to what they bought, maybe a piece of information relevant to their situation, okay? And just your name and contact information at the bottom. No pitch, no offer, no nothing, okay? Now, this keeps you in their awareness, right? Top of mind consciousness between purchases. And when they're ready to buy again, you're the first person they think of, okay? This goes for pretty much every business, right? So part three is the re-engagement campaign. Every quarter, identify customers who haven't purchased in 90 or more days and were not reached by the general communications that we just went over. Send them a personal, specific message that acknowledges the gap. All right. So, for example, hi, Tom. I noticed it's been a few months since your last visit. We wanted to reach out personally and see how everything is going. Is there anything we can help you with? We also wanted to let you know about our current offer. Now, you can do that if you want, okay, as long as you have the first part. Now, the simple message, all right, that we just did, okay, it brings back a meaningful percentage of lapsed customers who had simply drifted away without any specific reason. Now, if you want to build a customer retention system that stops silent attrition in your business, here are 3 ways that I can help you. First, I have an upcoming workshop on doubling the profit in your business without spending any additional money on marketing or advertising, okay? And we'll cover the retention framework specifically and templates for each stage of that. So comment profit, and my team will send you the registration link for that. Second, my Double Your Profit strategy session is a one-on-one call where we calculate exactly what attrition is costing your business, right? Your specific business, and build your specific retention plan. In addition to finding out where all the profit leaks are and how to fix them and putting a plan together. I'll even give you the plan for free. Okay? And if you want my help, great, we can have that conversation. All right? If you'd like to schedule one of those, comment or DM me double, and I'll send you the link to book on my calendar. Now, third, the complete retention system with all the message templates is in my Profit Blueprint book. Comment or DM me book for information on getting a copy. So comment profit, double, or book right now. And I appreciate you guys for watching. We'll see you again real soon.